Greetings and welcome to the Sports Card Ripping Teacher. So yesterday was definitely a sad day in the country and reminds me that today in our history is also a sad day as well. And I remember a lot of things about September 11th. I was doing my student teaching, so really it's when I first began my teaching career. And I've talked about that before. But what came afterwards, all the patriotism, people getting together, that's something that we definitely need in this world today. And both of my sports teams, I have really good memories of some of the things that happened afterwards. Now, when they started playing football again, the Green Bay Packers were playing the Washington Redskins like they're playing today a little bit later on. And remember Chris Gizzy running out onto the field, carrying the American flag, leading the Packers onto the field. And those that don't know, Chris Gizzy, he did fulfill his 2 years military service shortly before he became a Green Bay Packer. I think he was on the Broncos roster when he did fulfill that active duty. So that was kind of like a bone-chilling time. And he said, like Lambeau Field, he felt the ground moving. He thought many a times he was going to slip and fall. That's just how electric the stadium was, getting behind him, carrying out that flag. And then I was at the game where Sammy Sosa ran out onto the field carrying the American flag to right field. Some friends of mine, we had some tickets for, it was maybe right after September 11th, and those games were canceled. So we came in from Knox College, and we went to that game that was the return to baseball as well. So I feel like, we need some of those stories that make us feel good and also bring us back together because, that's the world we all want to be living in. All right, class is in session. Today is Thursday, September 11th, 2025. It is lesson 20. And today goes out to all the brave men and women that protect us daily, and especially those that were there on September 11th. Now, in 1995, September 11th, the Green Bay Packers defeated the Chicago Bears 27-24. And those that do remember, that's the one where Robert Brooks had his 99-yard touchdown pass from Brett Favre. The Bears scored a touchdown late in that game to kind of make it a little bit closer, but another dominating performance by the Green Bay Packers against the Chicago Bears. And in 1916, Ed Sabol was born. Who doesn't love watching NFL films, especially anything like the Raiders? Just, the way they would describe the cold wind blowing off the breeze. And, just everything. It doesn't matter what team it is. Like when it comes to football things nowadays, if it's not the Packers, I really don't have time for it. But as a kid, I watched every single NFL Films video. So today, a little bit of substitution, as I kind of hinted yesterday. Justin, you're going to be next week, buddy. You're going to be that lesson plan next week. But my good friend, lifelong friend, Kevin Adams, he stopped in the other day and brought his collection. And I met Kevin while working at the golf course. I had been there for a little while already, and I had some, I was front desk guy, so a little bit of, kind of the boss a little bit, not quite Mr. 95 cents the boss, but kind of the boss. And Kevin was one of the cart kids. And I could never really find Kevin when I needed him. I don't know, he was off running around the golf cart. He was, the cart kids, or the cart barn kids we call them, they, in the back fields, they were making their own little par 3. They were growing the grass back there, manicuring the whole thing, had a rough and a tee box. They're always back there doing stuff. And when I would call them on the radio, they weren't always there. So I was a little skeptical how Kevin Adams would turn out. He's done pretty well for himself. Family man, got a great job, and he's a great friend. So let's take a look at his collection. All right, we're back. My good friend here, Kevin Adams, has been on the show before, came into town for some business, but he brought, I saw you coming out of your truck and I was a 10-year-old kid excited. He had this big old box of cards with him, and he's going to share them with us today.
So we'll start really quick with the card that inspired all this. I was recently watching a documentary on Netflix, and they talked about a card that has become famous. I'll show this one before we flip everything around, and it is right here. So if you look really closely, this side, that is the Menendez brothers. And As soon as I saw the documentary, I called my dad. I said, I know I have that card.
Now, you heard about Big Lair earlier. Big Lair has quite the collection of cards. One day I'm going to go down there, and I'm going to have Larry on camera, and my ratings will go through the roof, I think, probably, with Big Lair on there.
I mean, they don't make them like him anymore.
No, they don't. All right, let's take a closer look at Kevin's collection.
So we're going to go through these kind of sport by sport here. This is my collection from the 80s and the 90s, and they just don't make cards like they used to anymore. It's all about flair these days. They were simple back in the day. So I'll start right here with some of my favorite baseball cards. The Donruss 1990s, and these are some of the classics. You got the Jose Canseco, Don Mattingly, Ricky Henderson.
I love Ricky Henderson cards.
He was fast.
He was.
He was blazing fast. Bo Nose.
Who didn't like Bo Jackson? I mean, if you're our age, it's hard to not like Bo Jackson.
Bo knows baseball.
Bo knows golf,
Bo knows everything.
football.
Ken Griffey, the junior, the smoothest swing in baseball. Randy Johnson, the bird killer.
True.
And Slammin' Sammy, before he played for your beloved Cubbies.
I love that Sammy Sosa photo. I love Sammy Sosa rookie cards in those White Sox uniforms. He was just inducted into the Cubs Hall of Fame this past weekend. I was working. The Cubs lost both those games. But Sammy sang "Take Me Out to the Ball Game." After all these years, Sammy does not know the words to the song. Are you surprised?
Him and Harry Carey.
I mean, but at least Harry knew them at some point before a couple of Budweisers.
And so that's my favorite baseball card, this set, that 1990 Donruss. And then just here's a few of my favorites, some classics. The old Tommy John,
Bless you.
right? So good they named a surgery after him. Ozzie Smith. This is a 87. They're commemorating the All-Star team. Wade Boggs, one of my favorites.
Now, Wade Boggs, Hall of Famer, he will also do a TTM like we did. We saw Marcus Freeman a little while ago. $10.
I'm gonna send that one.
Hall
to
of
him.
Famer, $10.
One of my all-time favorite, the switch hitter from the Braves, Chipper Jones. Never saw him without a chew in his lip. Chipper's one of my favorites. I got to see him live in 1996. when
Oh, really?
I went down to Turner Field and
Okay.
saw him and the boys. Yeah.
Nice.
Ricky Henderson, the all-time stolen base record card.
See, around here, if I do something really good, I start talking to the third person like Ricky Henderson. Like you were here today, I was talking about how good that chicken was Vince made. Man, that cilantro rice was outstanding. Vince knows how to cook.
One of Vinny's favorite, Ryan Sandberg, along with Cecil Fielder. This is a 91 Fleer, pretty cool. They were the home run kings.
That yellow pops. But
Yeah,
I
it does.
love this next card.
This next card is my favorite baseball card. Derek Jeter, raised in Kalamazoo, Michigan. Not born there, born in Jersey, I believe.
I think so, yeah.
But played his high school ball at Kalamazoo Central, which is just a few miles away from where I grew up. Robert Lynn Seengraver just walked in the door.
What's up, boys?
We're in the middle of a video, Robert.
We're in the middle.
Oh, sorry.
This
You'll be next.
Oh,
this Derek Jeter rookie card is pretty cool because the stats on the back are his high school stats.
I think that's awesome.
Get a good glimpse at that, folks. His junior, sophomore, and junior and senior years. He was batting .558 his junior year. Pretty
Wow.
impressive.
That's pretty good.
Those are my favorite baseball. We're gonna switch it over to a sport I rarely watch, but I had a small collection when I was a kid, and these are two of the highlights, and that's hockey. The great one, Wayne Gretzky, and Brett Hull. Another great one. Two of the greatest of all times. I have less than 10 hockey cards, but I got two good ones right here.
That's a
Pretty-
mullet right there, don't we?
Yep, I believe these are 1990s. 1990 tops.
Nice, nice.
Moving on to football. Oh, whoa. Hold the
I was gonna say,
horses.
you got one big baseball
We have a
card there.
special baseball card.
And the people who are going to watch this video, I'm sure everyone has a couple cards that are, in this case.
Without doubt, this man is the GOAT.
Yes, 100%.
100% the GOAT. Just not in this sport. And that is my 97, or I'm sorry, 97, that's wrong. My 95? What year is this sucker?
I think it says in the front, doesn't it?
Well, it's talking
Right there?
about 1990 but no, I mean, that's not when you played baseball. But one of my favorites.
Love that Jordan card.
Football, gentlemen, football. Let's talk about a man's sport. Some of the all-time greats right there. Jerry Rice. Probably my least favorite set of cards ever was these scorecards. I thought they were hideous, but I love Jerry Rice.
Rocket Man Sweet. Now this is a nice card right here.
Bo knows.
Bo knows.
Bo knows football. Bo knows baseball. I bet Bo knows ladies too.
I bet he did.
Little John Taylor grew up loving them 49ers. One
I
of the,
have many copies of this card right here. I love it.
we all know who that is. And we just found this, Vince
And
and
I had never seen this card before.
Going through my cards, the 3 greatest NFC dynasties ever, all on one card. See a little, oh yeah, look at that.
Now show the back. It'll
Yep.
tell you what a lot of those things are there. There's a champagne cork right
look at
over
that.
there. Super Bowl celebration.
We just put this in a top loader maybe 10 minutes ago.
I mean, we were having fun. We were here for
Yeah.
a couple hours already and just talking cards, looking at cards.
On to my favorite sport, basketball.
Is he sleeping here?
You already saw this one, right? The Menendez brothers.
We got 2 of
Rob,
those
get a good
cards.
glimpse of that. There's the Menendez brothers. Okay? And then what we're going to do is we're going to start with some of the
Gotta
cool...
make some money, right? With them in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has one that's pristine. He's wanted
That's
to get
the-
that
that's
one.
the good
That's
one.
the perfect one.
That, this one's going to get graded. I'm going to
getting
say
graded?
it. Yeah. Yep. All right. So these are just some of the cool cards. Look at this 8-corner Malone. Very tricky to get even to a penny sleeve. I had a heck of a time, but it turned out really cool. What do we got here? Oh, here's a couple more of those. These were just rediscovered. So this is 96. These are upper decks. What's cool about these, it's the starting 5 for the team. The 3 best players on front, and then 2 guys who help on the back, right? So here we go with the 96 Knicks. You got Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley, Larry Johnson, the grandmama,
The grandmama.
all right?
Where's it all?
John Starks, and Allen Houston. Pretty cool.
Robert's going through all your cards.
Got the same thing for the 96 Jazz, who, you know, didn't make it all the way to the title
No,
that
they
year,
didn't
but the
make
good
it,
squad.
did they?
Those 96, 97
Yep.
Jazz,
Oh, yeah.
they don't get all the credit they deserve.
I remember, was it Byron Scott? He thought he was going to take care of Michael Jordan and, sorry, Byron Russell.
Byron Russell.
He did not take care of Michael Jordan.
And it was a mild push off on the shot.
Miles.
So let's get into some of the greatest players of the 80s and 90s. Of course, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Lou Alcindor at first. We got Dominique. Love Dominique. Shaquille O'Neal. The Admiral, David Robinson. I really like this set.
I like
this
that
is
set as
1990
well. Yep.
Fleer. These are some of my favorite. I have it for all the big dogs. Just 2 of the greatest centers in history right there. We got the Dream. Just a cool, simple card. These 80s and 90s cards are great.
Hakeem Olajuwon.
Magic, 89 All-Star Game. The Punk, Isaiah Thomas, but a heck of a
He could
basketball
play, yeah.
player.
He was a punk.
We're
He
not
could
going to
play.
downplay his skill.
Right, yeah.
We're just downplaying the individual.
He was good, yes.
One of my most valuable cards, Larry Bird. This is a 88, 87? I can't even read. 87 Fleer.
It's getting tough to read these cards these days.
It is getting old. And then one of the coolest cards of the 90s ever. D. Brown, when he won the dunk contest, he sat up on the rim with the trophy.
That's pretty sweet.
Pretty cool. All right. Getting into some specialty things they used to do in the 90s. These are some of the best retro logos.
I have my Bulls logo still. Let's see if you got a Bulls logo.
The old Hornets. The old Hawks. Such a sweet logo. I bet a lot of the kids haven't seen this Denver Nuggets logo.
Nope, and they should.
They don't make them like that
And
anymore.
they should.
Pistons. Look at the smoke
Bulls
coming out of
yeah,
those
look at the smoke coming
nostrils.
out of there.
Huh?
I got that card.
It's a great one. The Nets. Supersonics. They don't exist
kids
anymore.
are like,
They're
"Who's
talking
that?"
about bringing them back.
Oh, really?
It ain't going to happen.
Sean
Lakers.
Kemp, Gary Payton, bring them all back.
And that Nuggets one's so good, I got 2 in there. Because I'm going to get one of them graded just because I love it. And then we got to go with the GOAT, right? The real GOAT. Mr. MJ.
Man, great card.
This is a great card.
You have 2 of those, right?
At least, yeah. Little damage, not happy about it.
And then you had another one. Do you have that one in that pile or not?
No. Oh, it's right up front.
Where?
So I got 2 of these suckers.
And then
this
here's
one
just what
does-
we're dealing with in these days.
Yeah. So no damage on this one, but see how it's off center. So it's worth nothing.
Heavy right and bottom for sure.
This one is perfectly centered, but moisture damage, not sure how.
Larry.
Yeah, Larry. Rob wants to see him firsthand.
Yeah, no kidding.
Just whizzing through a few Jordans here. Really like this one right here. That's one of my favorites.
Is he rocking the threes?
Amazing.
This is one of my favorite Jordans because it looks like he's number 2. It's just because his jersey is folded. It's pretty cool.
Man, that's beautiful.
Oh no, this is. Oh, this is way off center. Holy crap.
Who is that Jordan right there on the foil thing?
The
gold
hologram?
foil on the hologram, is that Jordan?
Yeah, it is. It's his bald head. Yep.
Man, I can't see anything.
I got this
It
whole
is
set
Jordan.
of
It
these
is Jordan.
USAs. This is the most worthless card in history, but it's one of my favorites.
I love
It's
the
worth
script
nothing.
Chicago.
Look at, I don't even know, this isn't even a brand. This probably came out of a Wheaties box or something.
Those are the ones you find at the flea market.
Yep. And
I
then
love
last,
them, though.
this
I
is
love
my
them.
favorite Jordan card. Again, not worth anything. Just love that reverse dunk with, are those Jordan 1s?
Those are Jordan ones.
Yeah, Rob, you think those are Jordan 1s?
Those are ones.
Man,
Yeah.
beautiful.
So that is the bulk of my collection. That
That was fun. You and I have been going through cards here for a couple hours here, and this is good. So you want to get some cards graded now, you said, right? You're making a 20
I'm gonna get 20 of them.
submission
20 of my
bundle to
favorites.
PSA. So when you get the cards graded,
Yeah.
that's when you're coming back again.
We'll come back. Yep.
All right, so how do we sign off the channel?
I don't know. It's your channel.
Class is dismissed.
Dismissed.